Okay, so the first concept that I want to teach you guys in Foundations of Movement is the simplest and most basic concept of all, and that is breathing. So I'm basically naked for you guys because I want you to be able to see what my body is doing, but it's really cold in here. Brr. So when we breathe, there are a lot of different methods of breathing that you've probably heard. So if you've done yoga, you might have been taught to breathe through your belly for some things. You can breathe into certain areas of your body to bring an awareness to that area of your body. If that area you feel like needs more oxygen, or if you're just trying to bring your brain's awareness to that part of your body, you can think about breathing into that part of your body. But this breathing principle is one that you're going to use when you're exercising or when you're performing any type of movement that is going to require the use of your abdominal muscles. So if you're breathing into your belly, you can't fully use all of the muscles that are in that area. So what I'm going to teach you is a concept called rib expansion breathing, and this uses the muscle called your diaphragm, which basically attaches down here at the bottom of your rib cage, and it is your breathing muscle. So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your hands around your rib cage, kind of on the outsides of your ribs. And when you take a breath in, and I'll demonstrate, what you want to do is relax your shoulders, relax your stomach, or you can slightly engage your stomach if you're going to be using those muscles for activity. And as you breathe in, I want you to picture your lungs expanding outwards like two big balloons in the outward direction from your midline. And then when you breathe out, I want you to picture those balloons collapsing and coming in to rest. So it's an expansion and a collapse. So watch my hands and my rib cage carefully as I breathe in and out a few times. I'll step a little bit closer. See how my hands move out and in with my breath? So I'll do it again without my hands and just watch my rib cage as it moves. Notice how my rib cage grows really wide as I breathe in. So when I do that, what I'm doing is using my lungs to their fullest capacity. So the lungs will expand down slightly, up slightly, and out a lot. So our rib cage is really mobile. The joints between the ribs and the sternum, and in the back, the ribs and the spine, are meant to be very mobile so that our lungs can expand and contract while we breathe. And the rib cage expands and contracts with our lungs to protect them as we move. So what I want you guys to do is stand in a mirror wearing no shirt or a sports bra, something where you can see your ribs. And then you're going to wrap your hands around your ribs, and you can do this with me right now. Let all your air out. Breathe in, expanding your ribs outward. Breathe out, letting them collapse in. So practice this breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and in through your mouth and out through your mouth. When you're exercising, you're going to be using all three of those breathing techniques. So to put this into practice during your sport, when you're weightlifting, when you're riding your bicycle, when you're running, hiking, skiing, anything where you really want to use your maximum lung capacity, practice and visualize breathing in and out and your lungs filling up like balloons, expanding outwards from the midline of your body and collapsing to let all the air out. This can be a really powerful exercise for mindful movement, even when you're doing nothing, and even better, putting it into practice when you need it the most, when your body's performing to its highest ability and your muscles and your vital organs and your brain and everything needs as much oxygen as it can get. So there's your first lesson, rib expansion breathing using your diaphragm. Okay, time to go practice.